Welcome Lanka for the news with me, Dishanavas. First, take a look at the headlines. Which election would come first is yet to be decided. LTTE not only armed, trained ULFA to former rebel Sunil Nath. Petroleum, water, ports and electricity announced as essential services. Now for those and stories in detail. President Mahinda Rajapaksa stresses that he makes Sri Lanka the center of development, knowledge and discipline in the world. The country is now engaged in a battle of development following the victory over terrorism. President Mahinda Rajapaksa addressing the National Convention of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party at the Ketaram Stadium yesterday noted that the government would decide in due course what election should be held first. The President observed that the Sri Lanka Freedom Party had stood by its name and had given the leadership to free the country from the clutches of the terror. SLFP on political resolution, war heroes felicitation, economic development, national reconciliation and international affairs adopted several observations. The President said that the government had a viable plan to develop the country and would usher a century of development. Next, we would amaze the world with our swift march towards development, he further said. He also said that the first oil well will bear results in 2010 when Sri Lanka could proudly use its own fuel for consumption. On top of revelations that the United Liberation Front of Assam bought arms from the Tamil Tigers, a former ULFA leader now says that the Assamese separatist group also got military training from the Sri Lankan rebels. Former ULFA spokesman Sunil Nath said that a small ULFA team from the northeast India border state went to the Jaffna in Sri Lanka in the early 1990s when the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam controlled the northern peninsula. We got in touch with the LTT through a Tamil Nadu politician, Sunil Nath told IANS in a telephonic interview from Assam. Petroleum, water supply, ports and electricity services were declared essential services yesterday. This specialized gazette notification to this effect was released midnight yesterday. This decision was taken by the government in order to overcome the inconveniences which will occur as employees of the petroleum, water supply, ports and electricity were to go on worked rule for 3 days starting today. Accordingly, all employees should report to their places of work. Ministry of Plantation Industry says that the income from tea, rubber and coconut exports during the first 9 months of this year is at 158 billion rupees. Export of tea during this period has secured a sum of 100 billion rupees. Russia, UAE, Iran and Syria are the main buyers of Sri Lankan tea. Export of coconut products during the period has earned 21 billion rupees. It is 12% growth when compared to the same period in the previous year. Sri Lanka has exported over 100,000 metric tons of rubber and earned 37 billion rupees. Heavy snow in central and northern China has killed up to 48 people. A number of children have perished after school buildings collapsed under the weight of snow. It is reported by state media that 9,000 buildings have collapsed and it's the heaviest snow in 60 years. The storm has caused massive problems with the airports closed, roads made impassable and power supplies cut off to many. That's all the news we have for you today. Do join us tomorrow for the very latest. Till then, have a wonderful time.